All right, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Essential Island Living Team call. Let's go ahead and grab an oil that is speaking to you. Currently, I am obsessed with vanilla, diffusing it, putting it on. Let's take some deep inhales. And if you feel so inclined, repeat after me or repeat any affirmation that's speaking to you. I am doing the best that I can. I am doing the best that I can. I am doing the best that I can. All right. Okay. So, once again, thank you guys. It's so nice to be back on a team call. Thanks to everybody who really held it down while I was momming and doing all of the things. Tonight, I'm really excited. We have Aisha that's going to be sharing with us about the Abode oil, I believe, and possibly some of the products as well. And while I'm on that subject, Tawny and Janice are hosting a green cleaning class tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here in the Zoom room. So please attend and please invite. This is an incredible opportunity for us to educate people on green cleaning, which I feel like is totally their jam, and also make connections to the new products and the offerings that we have. So this is a call that we want everyone to be on. And then after Aisha shares, unfortunately, Shauna Dukes had to reschedule. She has a family situation that called her actually back to Canada. And so I'm sure that we will get her on a call next month, but we needed somebody to step up tonight to do the leadership portion. And I see Jai giggling because he offered his mom up very quickly, just offered her up, said, Mom will do it. And that's how it came to be. But I think you guys all know and feel the same about Miss Maile Viela and how much we all respect her. So I'm really excited to have her share about her journey. And I mean, it's not official, but it will be. Jai and Maile will be hitting silver this month. They have just been doing all of the things. They're currently at 8 enrollments, and I mean, I just can't wait for her to share with you guys what she has planned. So, anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Aisha for now. Oh, Ui, I got to make you co-host first. And then we will hear from Maile after. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Liza. It's so nice to have you back and your voice and everything too. So I'm sure everyone feels that way too. I was like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. Okay, so tonight I'm going to share about the Abode oil, which is one of the new oils that doTERRA released. So we're just going to get right into it and then we can listen to Maile. All right. So Abode is the refreshing blend. It's made up of a number of ingredients that work synergistically together, aka they work even more powerfully together than separately with their individual parts. So tonight I wanted to talk about the oil a little bit and then the multi-purpose surface cleanser that I've been thoroughly enjoying. So let's dive in. So the Abode oil is made up of, it's the refreshing blend, as I mentioned, and it's made up of a number of essential oils, including lime, listia, cassia, lemon eucalyptus, tea tree, arbovitae, it says Kochii eucalyptus, cilantro, lavandin, and lemon myrtle essential oils. So as you can see on the side here, all of these are very powerful for cleansing our space. As you can see, like individually, they have a number of things that they support, not only for cleansing your home, but also for helping your body to cleanse it of any toxins or things of that nature as well. So just kind of quickly going through them, Listia is very rejuvenating. It supports your respiratory function as well. Lime, we know the citruses are very uplifting. That is a scent that you kind of can really smell in there. I really have started to love this blend. It's not too like overpowering, but the combination of these really work very well together, as I'm sure doTERRA knows. So lime in there, that, as we know, citruses are a very powerful cleanser as well. Cassia is great for immune function and gives us that cinnamon smell that we have, but still very, very different from On Guard. Lavandin is an essential oil, very soothing, relaxing, and also another cleansing agent. Cilantro, not one I would necessarily like immediately think for cleansing, but it is very powerful. And especially when I think of like detoxes and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. So makes sense that it would be in this blend too. Very fresh, herbal, and also cleansing for us. Arbovitae gives us that woody smell. It's also a powerful cleanser too. Lemon eucalyptus, as we've been learning about, that's been another one that we've talked about in the past too, but also great for cleansing and high in cleansing citronella and citronellol. Lemon myrtle is also another one in there, includes the cleansing properties too. And then Kochii eucalyptus. Sometimes you think like, oh, eucalyptus is eucalyptus, but there's hundreds of eucalyptus types. So this is one that is in this blend too. And it's pretty special because it produces one of the constituents in there. It's called 1,8-cineol, aka eucalyptol, but it's present in 90 to 95%, which is a very high amount of that constituent. So that's really giving us that refreshing smell that we have. And then it's also, really supportive for our respiratory system as well. And then we have a favorite tea tree oil in there, herbaceous. As we know, it's also very powerful for cleansing and disinfecting too. So this is the ingredients in the Abode blend. It's really nice for not only cleansing your home, so you can diffuse it. It's great to help clean your air. You can also make your own DIY cleansers or easy, little spray bottles, maybe for your car and things like that as well. And it's just a super powerful in killing germs. And as we talk about, green cleaning, they're having a class about it tomorrow, but that has just been something that's really important, especially as we learn more and more about the crazy amount of toxins that surround us in our everyday life. What we can control is what we bring into our home. And so this is a very powerful blend that doTERRA has made. And I've really been enjoying not only diffusing it, but also using it with the surface cleansers and particularly in my laundry. So I do add a couple more drops of this to the dryer balls that I use. And then also sometimes I use it a little more in the wash too, if I need a little more help. So this one's a really amazing blend by doTERRA. Highly recommend if you haven't already. Keeps your home smelling great and helps to keep things clean in a natural way. And then quickly, just so you know, I don't know too much about the emotional side of it, but I have watched a few videos that talk about how it is the oil of choice and accountability. So it's really encouraging us to cultivate inner peace, passion, and power by cleansing ourselves of the things that we don't necessarily need or the beliefs that we don't need, while also holding ourselves accountable to the things that we want to achieve. So awesome blend, really love it. And this is, oops, wrong way. These are a little better summaries of the benefits of it, cleansing, great for your home, provides a nice aroma. And then it's also really powerful in cutting through grease, grime, hard water buildup, and on household surfaces. So it's an amazing blend. These are some of the recipes if you want to take a screenshot. Easy, simple recipes you can make. A room spray, diffusing is pretty simple. Mattress refreshers. I'm sure you can make a carpet refresher too. That's nice. Cleansing spray, a soft scrub, using it in your laundry, and a shower spray, which has been one that I've been wanting to do. So these are some simple recipes that you could make with just the oil itself. And then also doTERRA has, of course, made us a lovely addition with it. There's a whole Abode line that I'm sure we'll get into, but this is just one of the many products they have, and it's the multi-purpose cleaner concentrate. So this one's really unique in that it's formulated with that Abode blend, that refreshing blend. So all of those ingredients are in it. And then it also includes thymol, which is widely known for being a powerful cleansing property, or have a lot of cleansing properties. And it's also an ingredient that you'll find in a lot of disinfectants. So it's probably something that you'll see in, maybe some other products that aren't necessarily doTERRA's, but it is a widely very respected, I guess, or widely used agent for disinfecting and sanitizing. So again, just speaking to the natural cleansing and how important that is, especially these days, and especially with, everything going on with the pandemic and things, this is an easy way to feel really confident in what you're using. And that added thymol really does amplify the effects while also being free of all of those, sulfates, parabens, dyes, and chlorine that is not necessarily good for our bodies to be ingesting or have on our surfaces. So this is one that's really safe to use in your kitchen and wherever you are. It's okay for your kids to touch the surfaces and things. You can use it around food, not on food, but around, in your kitchen and whatnot. So it is a really great addition. And the concentrate, is a great way that doTERRA also helps us reduce the carbon footprint by not necessarily having to sell the bigger bottles with water in them as well. So the concentrate is a great form. And then you can kind of, personally, I use half of the bottle in that bottle, the spray bottle that it comes with, and diluting that. So 1 part concentrate to 9 parts purified water is what they recommend for this. So another great product. If any of you have been enjoying using it, please feel free to share in the chat. I've really enjoyed the smell, and it honestly is a great addition, especially if you're transforming your home to that green cleaning. So that is all I have to share for tonight. And thank you guys.
Awesome, Aisha. Can you remind us, are those graphics in Canto? Because I know those are doTERRA graphics. Are they in Canto?
I honestly got those from One Drop,
Oh,
but I'll post them on, but I'm pretty sure they are in the, I'm not 100% sure if they're in Canto though.
I'm pretty sure those are doTERRA graphics. That's
Yeah,
why.
I'm pretty sure they are, but I was
Like
like, oh,
from the
okay.
company, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That we have access to. And I might have posted a link for it in the
Are
group.
you talking about the main?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's just from the doTERRA website. If you go to the product itself and you just scroll down, you know how it has the product information,
The pip.
yeah, the pip at the bottom, and then
Uh-huh.
also right next to it, it'll have presentation. So that's like an easy way to send to people
Nice.
too. That's just the
Okay.
presentation snippet. Yeah.
Good, good. Oh yeah, sorry. You had those. So the front, the first graphic and the last one were from the
Yeah.
doTERRA website then.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
So that's from the doTERRA website. Yeah.
And I think they're making them for all the products. Oh, it's not showing for
Oh,
some
cool.
reason. It's a white screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
But thank you. And Cami said in the comments she tried it as a spot cleaner on her daughter's clothes and it worked. I love that. And Miley said she loved the cleaner. And it's so funny because I mean, I was so happy when they announce the Abode products, but I was like, I'm not gonna like that better than On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. I really love the smell.
Same.
I really love the smell. And I really love the effectiveness of it as well on the counters and stuff. So Jen is saying, do you say you use half of what's recommended? I did.
I did just because I wanted it to last longer, and I was like, oh, but
I
and it
did.
still seems to be working well for me. I
Yeah.
did add like 2 more drops of the oil, so I was like, oh, I feel like it's
Yeah.
okay. But yeah.
Yeah.
So is that a good way to stretch it? Like, yeah, because that's kind of what I was thinking. That'd be a good selling point too. You know, because the bottles are small and they're like, what? Just one time, and I gotta buy another one. So
Yeah.
you guys have been really using half, but the same amount of water, right? And then you add extra of the Abode oil.
That's what
Yeah.
I personally did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And I do love the 4-packs. doTERRA did offer the 4-pack, right? So it's buy 3, get 1 free with the 4-pack as well. Tani, did you want to say something?
Oh no, I just I remember seeing somewhere on a
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't really hear you.
Oh, so sorry. Can you hear me now? No?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay.
There we
I
go.
saw one of the threads, I think it was Jasmine of her. They were talking about dilution. And basically you're just like, if you're, you know, something full strength, the company highly recommends using it at full strength. Then each time you dilute it even more, it's weakening oils. You know what I mean? But they were saying that people have reached out to doTERRA and they had highly recommended using the full concentrate.
Okay.
So I thought that was an interesting thread that a lot of people were saying they were diluting it, but they highly recommended using it at full strength. Because the more water you add, it obviously dilutes more. Yeah. So, I mean, everyone's going to do what their comfort level is.
Yep.
But, after kind of reading that thread, I decided that I think the full strength of it. And they did a test on using it on half and spraying it on tile and cleaning it, and then doing full strength and doing a trial. And they showed pictures of the half diluted and full strength, and it was a night and day difference. So
interesting. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. Maybe if you find that post, you can post it in our group too. I would love to see the pictures, and it's a good reminder for people. But like you said, it's choose your own adventure, but just know that you might be compromising the effectiveness, right? The efficacy, the intended efficacy. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So it's time. I'm going to turn it over to Miss Maile Viela.
Hello.
Hi, Mai. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for
Everybody's
doing this.
giggling over here because my son, oh my gosh, he's like, hey mom, actually he was texting me, I think, yeah. I volunteered you to speak next week. And I was like, what the heck are you doing? For what? Like, I was like, what are you doing to me? But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to share what we do with our goals, you know. And I know it's like an important part of our life to move forward. And I know that I thrive on goal setting and making things happen. And so when Jai last summer had said, Mom, I want to share doTERRA. And then I asked Liza, I'm like, Liza, can he do this? And she's like, oh no, not without an adult. I was like, okay, so now I'm going to be in this. And he's like, yeah, Mom, and I'm going to be a presidential diamond one day. And like, I have no clue. Like, even now, like, ranking is like not even, but I know ranking matters to him. And so I know that if we can set him up for the future, that set his goals up, that I don't have to worry about him for the rest of his life, right? Because he's going to be set. Actually, he's going to take care of me. I'm going to be sitting back, and he's going to do all the work, and I'm going to be like, yeah, give me some money. Right? So anyway, I just, when I thought about what am I going to share, and I got some ideas from the leadership team, really, I came up with Jai said, Mom, and I'm going to share the screen. He's like, he's worried that I'm going to screw it up, I think. So Jai, go share our screen. I think he is. He's like, can you do it? are you okay for tonight? I'm like, oh my gosh, son. Yes, I can do it. So we're going to talk about goals. Okay. We're going to talk about goals. And actually, I broke it down using GOALS. So Jai, why don't you go to G? And I'm going to start with G. You got to go out there and go get them. So if you set a goal, you kind of go out there and say, I'm going to set this goal and then put it on the side. You got to go out there and make it happen. And for me, especially with Jai, since, this is his passion. I mean, it's definitely becoming my passion because we're spending so much time on it. But if I'm going to say, okay, Jai saying, I want to get here, as Liza's telling us, you know what, I want to get here. We're telling Liza more like it, this is what we want to do, then we need to go out there and make it happen. It's not going to do any good if you say, oh yeah, I want this goal, and then you sit back. No, there is tons and tons of work that go into setting goals. But I always put this in there when we're setting goals, not at the expense of family time. So we do set high expectations for ourselves. We do have a lot of goals, but we actually have a lot of family time too, because that to me is the most important. So we kind of make it a family thing. Actually, it is a family thing, right? I know that part of the reason why we're reaching our goal in doTERRA and we're making our milestones is also because we let our mentor know, we let Liza know that this is what we want to do, and coach us, tell us what we need to do to make it happen. And that's what she's been doing for us every week. She's saying, you know what, this is okay. If this is what you want to do, this is where you want to head. This is what you got to do this week. This is what you got to do next month, the following month. It's so funny, Liza. I just wanted to share that I went through all my success check-ins. And this was back in January. And in January, for our long-term goal, we put silver in November. I know. And we're actually going to hit it in October. So I was like, all this weekly work has really been paying off to our big term. Because at that time, we have all these short-term goals. But look at now, that long-term goal of hitting silver in November is actually now a short-term goal. Okay, so next, obstacles. Oh, for obstacles, oh my gosh, there's so much obstacles. There's personal hardships, there's just life in general. And then, so I'm going to talk about those two before I get to the last one. So personal hardship, just to give you some background, back in September, on September 14th, I take my mother-in-law to the ER. On September 16th, we're bringing her home for hospice care. And then she passes away on September 24th. But in that time, we were participating in Silver Club. We were participating in the Aloha Founders Club. And I had to tell Liza, I had to tell Liza and I had to tell Malia that, you know what, this is what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to do what we can in between. And so we still hit Silver Club. We didn't make the Aloha Founders Club criteria at the time, but luckily they kind of gave us like a 1-month extension. So, but they're cutting people this month. So we're going to make that. So even though life happens and your family is most important, and that's the great thing, Liza, like, yeah, don't worry, put everything aside. Your family is most important. Same with Malia. But in the back of our heads, we knew that we had to keep pushing forward. Life definitely does happen, but we just kept pushing forward when we could. In that maybe 10 minutes we had, I might have made a phone call, or I texted someone or said, hey, sorry, I know that we're supposed to be meeting tonight, but this is what's happening. Can I meet you at the end of the month? Whatever it was, but we made things happen. And then the service, right? Once someone passes away, then you got to plan for the services. And then on October 10th was mom service. October 8th was mom services. So that whole week we got 2 enrollments before the services, and then we kind of put it on hold because we wanted to be with the family. And then we had the service, and I told Liza and Jai on Sunday, so the service was Friday. On Sunday, we are spending hours on like moving forward and making sure we hit our goals this month. So life does happen and personal hardships happen, and you got to do what's best for your family. But a lot of times, in order for you to push forward, you got to actually get out there and do it. I know it's hard. We can do another night on when I lost my son, how hard that was. But I think that when you push forward and push past it, it actually really helps the process. Okay. And then this is my favorite one, the excuses. That's an obstacle, guys. And I think that's, for me, there is no good excuse. You got to make it happen. I say that all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm too busy. I'm doing 2 counseling positions, which I am this year. It's pretty crazy. We have a nonprofit organization, right, that we run. I help my in-laws. doTERRA, I'm a financial coach. Like, I'm a mom and a wife. So all these things come up, and sometimes I really want to make excuses for reasons why I didn't do something. But there is no excuse, because if there's a will, there's a way. And if you want to meet your goals, you got to put those excuses aside. Like, say, for example, oh, but there's a staycation coming up. Yeah, there's a staycation coming up. And you know what? In between, at your staycation, while Jai is with his friends on the beach, or John is golfing, and I'm babysitting my grandnephew, it's like, okay, he's napping, right? Get things done. So you cannot use your staycation as the excuse, because you just gotta find those little pocket of time. Don't take away from family time. That is not okay. Like, for me, family time, and just like all of you, your family is most important, right? But you just gotta find every little minute that you can pull out to do one little thing and make it happen. And that's how we did it this month. So you guys, we just think mom's thing took up a lot of time, but still, from the 10th till now, we have been working super hard and making sure every day we're doing what it takes, which takes me to Jai, next, attitude. So attitude with an action plan. I'm not talking about that negative mindset and that negative attitude, like, oh, I just cannot, it's not going to happen. I don't think I can do it. I'm scared, I'm ashamed. You got to put all those things aside, and because it's not going to work. And I totally live by this quote. And this started when I lost my son. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% what you make of it. There's plenty stuff going on, you guys, but you have to have that positive attitude and make things happen. But you need a plan, right? So I like this. It's not, I don't know if I can get it done. It's like, how am I going to get it done? What are you going to do to make it happen? So like, I like lists. I like daily plans. I also have like this weekly planner, the kind you buy from Target in the dollar bin, right? And I just write down everything that I need to do for the week. Like every Sunday, like I remember Kanan, she had mentioned like every Sunday, she's writing down her plan for the week. Same with me. I'm writing down everything that has to happen. And sometimes I need to, sometimes I'm making a list on the side. Sometimes I'm putting a post-it on top, but I'm making that's plans, right? That's making a plan. And then guys, oh my gosh, this success check-in, when Liza told me to do this at first, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, oh my gosh, Liza, I don't know how to fill this out. And then when you get to the prepare, invite, enroll, I was like, I'm lost. But as I did it every single week, this is your plan for the week and for your future, whatever you're looking, long-term goals. And so every week I was looking at, we're gonna be hitting silver in November. We're gonna be founder. I'm saying we're gonna be, at first I was saying we're gonna be founder 185, but I'm thinking it's going to be like sooner than that. Okay, so you gotta use what you have and use your upline, use your people. Okay, Jai. Oh no, you stay there. Okay, where am I now? I think that might be, oh no, let me go back with our action plan. So our action plan from last week was that we needed to get 4 enrollments and we had to hit a volume of $2,300, PV, not in 7 days, but in 6 days. Okay, so in 6 days, we had to hit those marks. Well, by Sunday, we hit 5 enrollments and we didn't hit the 2,300, we hit 2,100, but I'm like holding off on some stuff. Like we could order, but I'm waiting on it for the people that saying they want things. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on, because I want to kind of play with the numbers, right? And then like, again, we had this vacation, but we still made that happen. And this week, I was like, okay, we needed 3 enrollments, but actually we only need 2 enrollments now to hit 10 enrollments for the month. And you guys, I really was like, holy camoli, how am I gonna hit 10 enrollments for this month? But with a plan, with a positive mindset, with all your goals, your long-term goals in place, and thinking like, you know what, this is like short-term work for long-term success, or like what life could be like, you know, I don't know, 6 months from now, 2 months, 1 month, right, from now. And so we're gonna get there before Sunday. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Jai, so have an action plan, you guys, and no negativity in your mind, or have it for a second and then say, okay, goodbye. Okay, I love this one too. L, listen to your leaders. Listen. So like in our house, excuse me, we have athletes, right? John's an athlete. My kids have been athletes, and we always tell them, listen to your coaches, right? My students, I tell them, listen to your teacher, listen to me as a counselor. As a financial coach, I tell them, you know what, you got to listen to me, let's come up with this plan to make it happen. And in doTERRA, you got to listen to your leaders and listen to your upline. If you want to get there, you got to listen and do it, not say, okay, and then kind of put it on the side, or say, yeah, okay, and then, oh, it's too hard. You're not gonna get anywhere. So be that team player too. What you gotta do is work with your leaders. Right, I work a lot with Liza. We're actually texting all the time too. And then reach out to people on your team. Actually, reach out to our community. I use different people in the community, in our community here. And then, you know what I like to? It's like, I like to know what other people are reaching for. Like I'll ask Liza, what do I need to go do to get you to your goal? And it's because it's not always all about me, right? It's not always about Jai. It's about how can we help the whole community, our whole community, get to the goals that they need to get to. And the last one, this is actually my favorite, of GOAL and S. Serve yourself, serve your family, serve your team, and serve your community. Serve myself, that's something I gotta work on, I know, because I tend to serve others first. But like little things like sunsets on the beach, like that's how I serve myself. Being with my family, right? That's how I serve myself. Okay, do things serving your family. So do things for and with them to spark their joy. Like Jai loves doTERRA, so that's how I'm sparking his joy. John loves to golf, so making sure he does that. And then Dre loves to hang out with us. And then hanging out with other family, like we love being around our family and friends. And then serving your team, like attending these calls, these Wednesday night calls. Like if I miss, I feel so bad. Like I'm like, Liza, we're gonna miss tonight. And she's like, it's okay, right? But in my head, it's like, that's how I serve my team. Inviting to classes. Like we really tried when we have like all the stuff on the community calendar, like trying to invite them to these different things, and trying to attend some too, because that's how you learn, and that's how your customers learn, and that's how you get new people to enroll, and that's how you get your current customers to learn stuff and then want to buy more stuff. Yeah. And get a mentor. If you don't have one, get one, because they are a game changer. And encourage your team, encourage each other. And then your community, not the doTERRA community, not Essential Island Living, but I'm talking like big community. So sharing doTERRA, like somebody's sick, giving them the stuff, right? Just getting out there and helping them. Believing in your mind. I do, like every person, every family should have doTERRA in their home. So anytime you have that opportunity, you're doing that, and just helping others in general. It's not only about doTERRA, right? It's about just helping, being of service, and then serve from your heart. And this is where I'm gonna come in and share just a tad bit of Pono. So we lost Pono, our son Pono, in 2004. And of course, death and losing your child is like the most devastating thing you could ever go through. And I would not wish it upon anyone. And if you lost a child, you're on here and lost a child, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. And so in losing Pono, there was a lot of things that our family went through. There was a lot of sadness and a lot of like you could actually lock. I mean, I thought about it, locking myself in the room with John and my family and never leaving the house again, right? But you have that choice. You have that choice to be negative or positive. You have that choice to be the best version of yourself. We have that choice to be, live, and spread Pono. And that's what our family chose to do. So we're out here serving our community, serving each other by being, living, and spreading Pono. And I got chicken skin right now because doTERRA does just that. Our community just does just that. We serve. We serve by our words and our actions. And we're just lucky that we have doTERRA oils to use to serve other people. So you guys go out there, be and reach your goals. Goals, go out there and go get them. Or obstacles, go over it, under it, around it, whatever you got to do. Go over those excuses, under those excuses, through those excuses. Do whatever it takes to reach your goals. And remember to have an attitude with a plan. Have a positive attitude with that and an action plan. You can do anything. You know what? If I can lose a son and get through that and still do all of this with a positive attitude and a plan, you can do anything. Listen to your leaders, listen and do what they say. They know what they're doing. That's why they're there and we're here. They're trying to get us there. It's true. And then serve. Share your heart with the world.
And the crowd goes wild or is crying like I am.
Okay too.
Just all of the comments. Ash Torser, yours are going just directly to me, but just Maile, you amaze us and me. I mean, that was Marissa's comments. Service is the game changer. Mindset and actively doing the action plan literally changes it all. Focus on love and others. You guys are truly inspiring. Serve. We're lucky to have you and Jai. That's for sure. Kanan said we love the Vielas. That's why we play for Pono Baseball. Amazing people. We love you. Love this family. Always positive and inspiring. Ipo, so motivating. Sasha said I'm in tears. So am I. So good. Just all the things. Love you, Viela. So inspiring. Thank you so much. Your strength, mahalo, your transparency. Maile, Jai knew exactly what he was doing when he forced this upon you, because I think that it's safe to say that you're exactly what we all needed tonight, not just in our businesses, but in our lives, and a reminder to ground ourselves in family and loved ones, in service of community, of ourselves, and then of also doing what it takes. And I want to say this because I have the privilege and honor of mentoring Maile and Jai, and also Natalia, who's on this call, that are currently in this Aloha Founders Club program, that are going for founders, that will be securing these spots. And your attitude of it's just not if or can I, it's just how do I. That, I mean, that is the attitude always. You guys don't get bogged down by any of, I mean, I'm sure you think it and feel it, but you don't get bogged down by paying attention to what else is going on. Like, if anything, you look at what other people are doing to get inspiration and motivation, but you guys just keep forging ahead. You never make excuses, and you really just don't ever allow yourself to doubt that you're going to get there. It is just that is going to happen. And to hear you share the heart of all of it tonight, thank you for being so honest and transparent and sharing so much pono and love with us tonight. We love you guys so much, and we're so grateful for you so much.
Thank you. I was like, what the heck am I doing? But then after reading all the comments and actually doing this, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe, I really don't believe in like it's just like an ass. I believe things happen for a reason. Like, it definitely wasn't coincidental. It's like Jai knew, and like Pono knew. It's like things are put in place where they need to be. And you know what? I also believe Pono's life on earth was going to be short. I knew that at birth, when I gave birth to him. And so, and I knew Pono had a greater purpose, and his life and his passing would have a bigger purpose. And at the time when you're going through it, and still now to this day when we're going through it, it's super hard. But then when you see what's around, and like how Kanani said, right? Like playing for Pono, the kids and the coaches and the families that you impact from Pono's passing. Yeah. And so this is our life. And you all have it in you. Okay, I don't want you to go through what I went through to be where we're at. I want you have it. It's just a matter of just acting on it. I tell my students this is my new thing. Cannot have it here. You have to have it here. Yeah. You guys got this. Go get them.
Well, with that, we are going to call it a night on our weekly team call. Maybe one of our best calls ever. Probably our best call ever. Thank you, Mai. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. All right. Well, if you don't mind turning on your teary-eyed cameras so we could take a team pic. Don't log off. This is a special night. Darn it. We lost one person. Oh. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead. Smile. We have 2 screens tonight, so keep them on. Keep those smiles rolling just in case. Smile. As usual. Oh, I love seeing the babies getting ready for getting in or out of bath. As usual, thank you for showing up for yourselves, for your community, for your team, for your learning. Maile and Jai, thank you for showing up tonight for all of us. But thank you for showing up for the greater purpose that you both were here to bring all of this light and love and service to the world. I don't know how we did it all this long without you guys, but we're glad you're here now. And you know what's funny? I know I said we were done, but what's funny is that really how everything happens, it was really Jai you enrolled for. Because Maile called me up saying, oh, my son keeps talking about these essential oils. I mean, he was like in elementary school. He wants these essential oils. He wants a diffuser. I said, Maile, just get an account, just here, I'll help you pick out a few things for him. I think she got the petal and some random oils. And yeah, and that's how it all started, because because her grade schooler.
Because my son, I finally asked him why, and he said, oh, because my 5th grade teacher was diffusing it in class. I was like, how did you even want oils? Like, I didn't even ask you that. That was his Christmas gift. I was like, what 5th grade boy wants essential oils for Christmas?
I love it.
Good stories.
Good stories. Thank you guys so much. What an incredible evening together. Have a great night, everybody. We love you. Goodbye.